Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Ori and the Blind Forest. Last time... oh boy. Last time, we've completed the Forlorn Ruins. And in this episode, we'll be heading up the Valley of the Wind in search of the Sunstone. We're heading on over to the top of Nibel. In fact, it's nearly the... no, it's not the top of Nibel, but... we had a close encounter and learned of Kuro's past. Learning that she only wants revenge. Revenge for what the beings of light did to her previous, well, her children, effectively killing them off, and now is hunting us to protect her own child. However, Kuro's cause may not be entirely just, though it's still really sad. We're gonna be heading back up to... I don't know. We're gonna be heading up the Valley of the Winds, as that's the only way to access it, but it's really sad. But with the winds restored from the Forlorn Ruins, we can now use Kuro's feather to, well, ride the wind. And, oh boy, we see Mount Horror in the background. And that is our final destination before we are able to bring light back to Nibel. But, oh boy, I just want to talk about something really quickly before I even, mention this upcoming area, which this next area is gonna be relatively tricky. We got an ability cell right over here, that's another one. We're gonna go for triple jump, right now. This gives us free jumps, and honestly, it's not as good as it might seem. The double jump, I feel, does a good enough job at repositioning Ori already, and the extra height is honestly so negligible in comparison to just using Bash. If you cannot really just make it with Bash and double jump default, you're likely not going to make it with triple jump. But I want to talk about something. Beginning of the game. Maybe the forest was dying or something, and the, well, no. There was a light ceremony going on, and I'm guessing, the reason for the light ceremony was to call Ori back to the spirit tree. What ended up happening was that it actually ended up killing, Kuro's children, and as an act of revenge, Kuro killed pretty much all of the spirit gardens that we know of. And the survivors of that died out. And as well, leaving Ori, who was carried by Naru, to remain, and thus leaving the forest to die. We got a map fragment over here, we just insert it, and there is a lot to go through in this area, so... oh boy, and this area is pretty tricky. Kamikaze Beetle over here. So, if you think about it, the forest dying, the forest dying, the fruit not growing on trees, causing Naru to die of starvation, Kuro's children dying, and it was a direct response to the light ceremony. The light was way too harsh, so that, Kuro's children actually died. It's just so sad to think about it, and Kuro's just trying to protect, her unborn child, the only one that she has left. We're doing this all for the sake of the spirit tree, but that gave life to Ori, that gave life to the other spirit guardians, but it still makes you think at the very least. Over here, little area. Looks like it might be a secret, but no, it is a required pathway. We take a little bit of damage right over there. I'm going to be checking the map a lot for this area, but oh boy. Now, in terms of areas in this game, I did say that the THORNFELT Swamp is my favorite area in this game. It's a relatively peaceful area, but honestly, in terms of gameplay-wise, this is probably my second favorite area. My favorite area gameplay-wise, at least. There are some insta-kill lasers, but this area is just beautiful. I mean, every area in this game is beautiful. What am I even saying? It's like, though this one is just like the music that's playing. It's just like, oh. I mean, like, yes, this music was playing in the Valley of the Winds. Those lasers are insta-kill. Be wary of that. But there's just something that is just like so relaxing about this area. Like, the Sorrow Pass is such a fitting name for it. Even though this area is really hard, you take so much damage from these kamikaze beetles, but the soundtrack that just plays here is just so incredible. Anyway, there was a wall blocking this area in particular right over here. You can just blast it using Bash for that enemy, and you can destroy it just fine. Open up the Spirit Gate. And we got some more glider shenanigans to do. I really love the use of the glider over here. It's such a simple item, but just slows down and get yourself to reposition your jumps on that low. I swear, Ori's kit is just sublime in this game. We got a spider over here. However, if we jump up, we got a small little energy bud over there. Flip that lever. And we are greeted to another ability cell! We jump up here. And we got another area. We can bash off of a light burst in order to get through this and grab ourselves a large spirit container. But we're able to do this through some other method, which we're about to get very soon. Riding up the wind. Grab ourselves an ability cell. And here we go. Here we have more insta-kill lasers. Our favorite. Just take your time with that. Just like tap the glider. Here we have a boulder that just flies up due to the massive air current. We got an energy cell right over there that is very well welcomed. Want to blast the boulder through the door. We're going to need it in a little bit. We want to stomp that through. Grab yourself this little bit of energy. Geronimo down. Oh, wait, did I miss anything there? No. I thought I was missing like a secret or something, but no. Well, I didn't remember anything. Make sure I go over here, but just to fill out the map. And over here, more insta-kill lasers. So we're just gotta find a way to block it. Push this small little boulder against this another laser. And here we have another laser. Here, just bash the laser to that segment over there. There's a small little peg that will hold the laser in place. Kamikaze Beetle, we're gonna have him have a taste of the insta-kill laser by using bash. And by lowering that peg, we now actually stop the we now actually block the insta-kill laser yet again. And now all the insta-kill lasers are more or less blocked. You stomp over here, and that will unleash the wind currents yet again. Over here is just a segment of just pure platforming gliding skills. Just time it. Just find a good rhythm for you to just hover in the same place on the air. And this shouldn't be too difficult. Be wary though, because the spikes do a lot of damage. So keep that in mind. I think 4 whole units, which is absolutely astonishing. Over here, we got a little bit of Spirit Light, just thread the needle. We actually have to thread the needle for that keystone. For the Spirit Gate. And here's the last one. And here we go. Open up the Spirit Gate. Got a little bit of energy over here. Stop this. Be careful. Bash when needed. And here we go. Spirit, another sacrifice for Nibel. Near, flew through the air. She soared through the sky. Her world knew no bounds until the forest turned blind. Must absorb her power. We've learned Charge Jump. The song that plays is one of my favorites in the game. I say this for all the tracks, but this one is especially special. We just hold the left trigger, and we just wall them off that. We can also use wall climb and dash with that. And I'm just gonna shut up so that you can listen to this beautiful piece of music. That track is completing the circle. Once again, we have to just climb through, get past them to kill lasers, wrap on by. It's just absolutely beautiful. And with that, we actually have all of the abilities. We got the Spirit Flame Sign, wall jump, charge flame, double jump, bash, stomp, Burrow's Feather, climb, charge jump, light burst, and dash. Right onto the top. No wonder Kuro is avoiding this place. Sunstone still radiates a light that she fears. You found the lights? You found the Sunstone. Using this legendary rune, you can gain entrance to Mount Horu. The Sunstone can now pass through Mount Horu's gates. But do you feel the shaking? The rumbling in the earth? Mount Horu is close to spewing fire. There's no time to lose. Inside the Hollow Grove lies the entrance to Mount Horu. We'll keep going on for now, though. This area alone is probably, like, a small, like, a little bit too short to call an episode. And I would say it's... getting the Sunstone is pretty important, but... oh boy. This small little platforming segment, while completing the circles playing, is just one of my absolute favorite moments. Like, the platforming is just so good in this game. And they just keep on, like... and it just uses Ori's abilities just so well. I'm gushing, I know. So... I believe the only thing that I missed would be... over here. Do charge jump. Greeted by a falling raven, I believe. And that is 96%. 96. What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, this is also part of the Star Pass. Okay. I was worried that I was, like, gonna have, like, another Moon Grotto scenario. But knowing me, that probably wouldn't be too far from what would actually happen. Now that we're doing a final collection, because Mount Horu is the final area of the game, we will now get everything that we have missed. We're just going to be revisiting areas that we have been through before. Case in point, here's the area where the boulders were blocking. Well, the boulders that were lying that we used to distract Burrow. Ha! 99%! Ah! But it's okay. Because there is a large spirit container, and yep, that's 100 right there. If you go down a little bit... oops. Maybe a little bit too far down. There we go. here's a little bit of where we can grab a little bit of EXP. Getting my words, bleh. And whoop. Grab an ability cell. And that's the Valley of the Wind 100% completed. We just have the Hollow Grove and the Thornfelt Swamp to go through. So, I will meet you guys back at the Thornfelt Swamp. Alright, so back at the Thornfelt Swamp, we have just a few things to do, by the way, in case you're wondering. The fastest way, I think, going to the Thornfelt Swamp is to use the Moon Grotto. And there's a couple, use the Moon Grotto Spirit Fountain, but, yeah. Oh, it's nice to visit this area. This is just always such a relaxing place. The Blind Forest actually has been modified slightly, though. As you can see here, there is now a wind current that wouldn't have appeared up until now. Got an energy cell. Oh man, this area is just so peaceful. If it's one thing about Metroidvanias that I really do like is the feeling of... I'm just rambling on this point, but one of the things that I really love about Metroidvanias is power trips that you feel like just like blazing through areas that you've been through before that gave you like such a hard time, and then just doing it with ease. Just because of like the new abilities that you have, or maybe you just got really good at navigating those areas. Like, oh, there's just such an immense sense of satisfaction from that. We grabbed ourselves some spirit lights. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, that ramming beetle was a little bit more... You can bash underwater? I did not know that. That's really nice to know, actually. Another ability point. And that is basically the general area of the, well, the purified area of the Thornfelt Swamp, still. And we still have a few areas remaining, but we'll get to that, Now we're just going to take the upwards exit. Oh yeah, and one little satisfying thing that you could do is if you have Charge Dash and those two charges still like remain. So yeah, basically you could just like blaze through things just like that. You see what I mean by power trips? It's just like blaze through this, just let everything getting an Ori's power. No, they will not survive to tell the story. They will not live to tell the tale. Oh boy. Haha! So we got another little bit of spirit light, and thankfully I think I know where the rest of the... Most of it is. Okay. So over here, we got some wind and another ability cell. Open this and we get Ultra Defense. That is the entire skill tree maxed out. we now take half damage from everything. Which is a super nice upgrade. And to finish up over here, we got like a small little area in the Hollow Grove. Let's work around this area though. First off, if you could get high enough, you can just grab this ability cell right over here. There's nothing over here, right? Okay, no, there isn't. There isn't. And by the way, the upgrade that we got sent basically just makes secrets more visible once you get near to them. Like, just a nice little upgrade for cleanup purposes. We got an energy cell right over there. Whoop. And alright, so, we come face to face with one of these walls. What do? We just bash headfirst right into it and take damage, apparently. But not from the wall itself. We're crashing headfirst into it. We crash it by crashing into roses. Taking a little bit of damage here. Here's a split slime. Just the regular tactic of stomp, charge. Charge them should do the trick. And it grabs ourselves another energy sphere. There are only 2 left. And as far as I can see, there isn't that much else for us to grab. So, back as we head into the Spider Coves, using Chargedom just to get ourselves over here just like a little bit faster. Oh boy! These power trips, I swear I tell you, just like traversing these eras where Ori just like had very limited abilities. Oh, whoopsie! I forgot to activate the little lantern. You need light burst for it. Just remember that Ori is relatively frail, or at least without the Ultra Defense upgrade, but we have the Ultra Defense upgrade, so we can be as careless as we want! But still, watch out for crushes and the like. Because insta-kill stuff is still insta-kill. And we found an ability cell. And with that, I believe, at 80%, that is everything that we can do up until this point. We're gonna end things off though. We're gonna end things off by standing in front of the spirit tree. This has a nice little ending part. The one who started it all. The one that gave birth to the Spirit Guardians, to Ori, the one that protects the forest, but also the one that also killed Kuro's children, resulting in the deaths of many Spirit Guardians and Naru. Next time on Ori and the Blind Forest, we'll be heading on over to Mount Horu to finish this game once and for all. To finish this journey. See you guys then.